Now, see, this is one of the things that people I don't think get about political cartoonists is that we're very serious people.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yes.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
I'm just missing my pipe.
Let me just grab a pen, a good pen. Not that one. Welcome to Punchlines, and today we are talking to two winners of the Herblock Prize at the Library of Congress. And for those who are the uninitiated, the Herblock Prize is really the foremost cartoon prize for political cartoonists in the country, especially this year since the Pulitzer Prize was not awarded. Because of the pandemic, the two last years of the prize are going to be awarded at the same time to Rob Rogers and Michael DeAdder. Welcome, Michael, who's joining us from Canada, I have to say, and Rob, who's tuned in from Pittsburgh.
We both wore the sweater collar.
I know.
Yeah, it's
And
cool.
this was a last-minute choice for me.
The Herblock Prize, you are anointed masters of the cartoon art. I want to ask a really basic question. What are you trying to achieve by spending decades sitting around on your butt drawing cartoons about politics?
It's to draw the political elites in a way that humanizes them, to express my views, and to take the piss out of a lot of people. There's a lot of big egos out there that deserve to have that happen to them.
The cliche answer is to just be a part of the conversation, but it's a cliche because it's true. Ideally, it would be to actually persuade people to your point of view, although I don't think that happens very often.
Is there a singular cartoon that you're most proud of that somehow had the biggest effect?
Last year I did one, it was just sort of a 6-panel thing showing the history of violence against blacks in America. And then the final panel was this white guy looking at the protesters saying, why so angry? I'm sort of a gag writer. When I can do a cartoon without too many words, and it really hits, then I like it.
20 years ago, I did a cartoon of the premier of the New Brunswick. They weren't covering the specific Alzheimer's drug, so I drew the premier with an old couple, and he's pointing to him going, just say no to drugs. The next day, the province changed the rules. I might have been the straw that broke the camel's back.
So besides winning the Herblock Prize last year, this year, Mike, you find out that you got to take over for Tom Tolles as the print cartoonist at the Washington Post.
You know, you always have dreams of getting a job at a big newspaper. In my fantasy, I've got my cup in my hand, I've got my drawing tablet in my hand, I'm walking by the White House. But the reality is, the first day I worked for the Washington Post, I got up, didn't even put on pants, went downstairs to my desk down here in the doldrums. Life was the same.
So you're like this guy that's hanging on to the old model of cartooning. And then we've got Rob here, who's like bravely venturing out into the world of online only. How's that going?
It's going great. I thank God for Counterpoint. It is sort of a brave new world, but I wish I could say I bravely went there, but I actually was sort of forced to go there.
Yes, and by standing up to your publisher's desire to have you go easy on Donald Trump.
Exactly, right. I mean, and I could have certainly drawn flattering cartoons about him and waited it out, but no, I couldn't do that.
So what's the worst part of being a cartoonist in 21? And I think I know the answer to that, and it probably has something to do with social media.
I kind of enjoy the polarization on Twitter. It's like going out and literally surfing like the giant waves in Hawaii. You're gonna fall in the undertow if you get caught, but I kind of like it.
What advice would you give people who are heading out in this current era of cartooning?
You need to be hungry. You got to be prepared to get rejection. You got to wear that rejection as a badge of honor. You never give up.
Coach Lombardi, that was great. Let's go get him.